Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on Netflix documentary entitled Conversations of a Killer, the John Wayne Gacy tapes. And the official synopsis of this documentary is: he dined with the powerful, he preyed on the vulnerable. Beneath a smiling exterior was the horrifying darkness of a sadistic serial killer. And before I give out my review, please like the video, subscribe or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your day. When it comes with this documentary, I think this documentary was a good documentary, but at the same time, just extremely gut-wrenching and just depressing after everything has been said and done. Now, I really did not know much about who John Wayne Gacy was. I knew that he was a serial killer, but I did not know to the extent of his crimes and what this man was basically responsible for. This documentary does a good job, in my opinion, with just showcasing a timeline of just showcasing all of the horrible things that John Wayne Gacy did when it came to the victims, when it came to the crimes that he committed, and when it came to his personal life. As you find out a lot more about who this person was, how he grew up, how his life was, and how he became an evil individual with the first crime that he committed all the way to the last crime, the last victim that he was responsible of killing for. Like, I was really shocked and just mind boggled with all of the things that was revealed, how he just came off as someone that you wouldn't consider to be just horrible. You wouldn't consider it to be just like a evil individual with the killings that he's done. This documentary also had a lot, and I do mean a lot, of just different interviews from a lot of people that either worked on the cases, people that defended him, the prosecutors, defense attorneys, police, jury members, victims, family members of the victims, and even people that survived John Wayne Gacy's attack. And all of them were shocking one way or another. Some of them some of them just being really sad, really just upsetting. And even the victims that survived Gacy's attacks, just talking about what he did exactly. And just hearing those descriptions about what he did was pretty disturbing, to say the least. Like, it was just crazy with how this man was just able to like get away with it for so long. I did somewhat know about John Wayne Gacy, that he used to like dressing up as a clown. Pogo the Clown was his name, and they do somewhat bring that up quite a bit. And he definitely did look creepy as a clown, with him with that sinister smile and that sinister look. And John Wayne Gacy was a scumbag. He was a piece of garbage, and he deserved his fate with what he did. And with his final words basically showing no kind of remorse for all of the trauma that he caused, just shows you the type of individual that he was. And this documentary also brings up how prejudice and how discriminatory times were in the 1970s against people that were not heterosexual, but people that were either gay, bisexual, and how basically whenever people that ended up missing, police did not care about it. How police actually had little to no care in the world about gay people that went missing in the 1970s, and how their cases were basically not really cared for. The police back then, a lot of people back then was not really accepting of other people, and it's better now today, but back then it was just a shame with everything that transpired. When it came to some things that I did not like about this documentary, I would say that some of the things that I did not like about this documentary was that I felt like there was at times things were repetitive, as things was just being repeated all the time with like nothing new being added into it. But I would say despite that, I felt like Conversations of a Killer, the John Wayne Gacy tapes, it was a pretty interesting documentary, but at the same time, just very infuriating with how much this man was just responsible for. And yeah, my rating for this documentary would probably have to be maybe 3.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.